Brother got my wife pregnant. Now he wants help after parents disowned him and left me with inheritance. My brother was always mom's favorite. She bought him everything, cooked his meals, did his laundry. I got nothing. He was loud and popular. I was quiet and invisible. He made my life hell growing up, stole my birthday money, broke my glasses twice, once pushed me down the stairs and told mom I tripped. She believed him every time. Dad saw through it though. When I turned 15, he enrolled me in boxing classes, told me to stand up for myself. 6 months later, my brother tried taking my wallet. I punched him square in the jaw. Dad walked in, looked at him on the floor and said, "You're lucky he didn't call the cops." I left for college on scholarship, met Sarah at orientation. She was funny, smart, everything I wanted. We dated 3 years and got married right after graduation. Life felt perfect. Then my brother moved to our city for work. Sarah insisted we help him settle in. Family's important, she kept saying. He started coming over for dinner every week. Sometimes he'd show up when I was at work. One night I came home early, found them on my couch. Sarah was crying. My brother was buttoning his shirt. He looked at me and said, "Hey man, this isn't what it looks like." I told him to get out. Sarah tried explaining through tears. Said it happened 3 times. Said my brother told her I was cheating on business trips. Said she was lonely. Then I asked the question that changed everything. "Are you pregnant?" She nodded. I packed a bag that night, stayed at my buddy's place. Next morning I called Dad and told him everything. He went silent for a long time. Then he said, "I'll handle it." Dad called my brother that afternoon, told him to come to the house. My brother showed up acting like nothing happened. When Dad asked if it was true, my brother tried denying it. Then he blamed Sarah, said she came onto him, said I was never home anyway. Dad stood up from his chair, told my brother he wasn't welcome anymore. Mom started crying and begging. Dad looked at my brother and said, "You have 1 week to find somewhere else. After that, you're not my son." My brother laughed, told Dad he was overreacting. That's when Dad dropped it. "I'm changing my will. Everything goes to your brother. You get nothing." My brother's face went white. I filed for divorce the next week, got a paternity test done. The baby was his. Sarah kept calling, leaving voicemails begging me to talk. I blocked her number, changed my locks, started therapy. My brother tried apologizing through friends. Mom called, asking me to forgive him. I said the same thing every time. He made his choice. 2 years passed. I threw myself into work, got promoted twice, started dating someone new who actually respected me. Life started feeling normal again. Then Dad got diagnosed with cancer, pancreatic. He fought for 8 months. I was there when he passed. He squeezed my hand at the end and said, "You deserved better." The will reading happened a week later. Dad left me the house, his savings, his life insurance. Nearly $2 million total. He left Mom enough to live comfortably. He left my brother $1. The note said, "For being the son I'm most disappointed in." 3 days after the funeral, my brother called. I ignored it. He called again and again. Finally, I answered. He was broke. Sarah left him 6 months after the baby was born. Took the kid to another state. He got fired for sleeping with his boss's wife. Couldn't make rent. He asked if I could help him out with some of the inheritance. I started laughing. Couldn't help it. I told him Dad made his choice clear. Hung up. The next day, he showed up at my house, banging on the door, yelling about family and how I owed him. I opened the door. He looked terrible. Hadn't shaved in weeks. Clothes didn't fit right. "Please," he said. "I have nowhere to go. Mom can't help. You're all I have left." I looked at him. This person who tortured me as a kid, who slept with my wife, who got her pregnant, who never once genuinely apologized. "You spent your whole life taking from me," I said. "Now you want more?" I paused. "The answer's no. You stopped being my brother the second you touched my wife." He tried arguing. Called me cruel. Said Dad wouldn't want this. Said family forgives. I told him Dad made it very clear what he wanted when he left him that dollar. Closed the door. He stood outside yelling for 10 minutes before he finally left. Mom called that night, screaming about how heartless I was. How could I abandon my own brother? I told her she spent my entire childhood choosing him over me. She could live with that choice now. Last I heard, he's working night shifts at a warehouse. Lives in a tiny apartment with 3 roommates. Sarah's married to someone new now. She won't let him see his kid. Me? I bought a house in the neighborhood I always dreamed about. Invested most of Dad's money. I'm engaged now to someone who would never betray me. My brother still sends messages around holidays, always asking for money, always trying to apologize. I never respond. Dad's money gave me freedom to build the life he wanted for me. Every day I wake up grateful I finally escaped.